remember those days. Remember Friday nights and the living room floor, tangling up the wires, begging for one turn more. The smell of delivery pizza, grease on our thumbs, laughing at the secrets that we share with everyone. Watching brother take the wheel or cheering on a friend. The kind of simple magic that you wish would never end.
Mostly good. I know it's model has the mic
We're going back to where the stories all
reacts
began.
to snapping,
Passing the controller, doing everything we can to find that cozy feeling when the world outside is loud. A pixelated haven underneath the smiling cloud. So pull up a chair. Yeah, it's time to press start.
Yeah, I'm not great at Super Mario Brothers. I just wanted to play it. What I kind of want to do though is start playing games, you know, because it's been years since I made a list of games that I've beaten. So I don't want to stick with just one game. I think everyone has games they love, but I played Levelhead instead for like 3 or 4 years. So this is a good game too.
For the love of the game and a piece of our heart.
So I guess the goal is to do one playthrough. And then
no matter how long it's been away,
do another
those old
one
memories
for
are
short.
always here to stay. Just a simple game, a comfortable space.
I don't know. Shorts seem to be what people like.
To your face. Yeah, it's time to press start. Pull up a chair.
Even this song, it took, I think I spent a good 45 minutes to an hour doing a step to get this song. But yeah, I think the goal for this though is to do a full playthrough, and then do another recording, just going through the levels one by one for shorts. Yeah. So here is the actual start. Where's the, I guess the Goomba don't show up yet. Alrighty. So 1-1. Maybe I can get better at the controls by the time I get done with the first playthrough. I'll be ready for the shorts, maybe. Okay, so bulldoze through the Goombas. Jump up here. And 1-1 is done. I'm gonna try to remember the first time I actually saw this game. course, I'm an old. Would I be? Would I be like an uncle? When I first started playing Mario, oopsie, was back in the 90s. My brother had a copy of the game. Well, he had an NES console, and so a lot of the times it's one of those things where you'd be taking turns, you know, watching each other play. But you know, switching between Mario and Luigi, you would have to wait until the other person died before you got a turn. So I guess the annoying part with that is the other person would you know, go over halfway through the game before you get a turn. And so you just sit there watching, bored as anything, like wondering how long it would be until the other person you know, died so that I'd get a turn to play. And I'm like, oh man, can you hurry up and can you hurry up and die already? Because I wanna play, you know? Oh. I guess fast forward some years, and you know, you're playing with a younger kid, and then you end up doing the same thing. Alrighty. And I did the same thing. Like, one of those things, you know it's gonna happen, but not completely expecting it, but you're like, oh man, there are coins here. No coins. And then come on. Is there a... No, there's none. Okay, so I get there. And then get up here. Okay. 2, 1's done. Like I said, this is casual play. I just want to get through the game. Oh. No. Someone's birthday's today. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear childhood friend I haven't seen for many years. Happy birthday to you. Kinda sucks when you get the point where people that you grown up knowing, you kind of grow apart and then you don't see them anymore. But even then, it's like I couldn't visit them even if I wanted to, because they are. No! The controller doesn't react like I wanted to. It's not fun. Well, it is fun, but... Okay, let's try again. But yeah, friends grow apart, and then you can't visit them anymore because you're many states away. At least this is in the U.S. How does that work if you're in like the UK? 'Cause I know, or in another country, because I know you can be in different parts of the UK in a shorter period of time in a drive. I guess the comparison there is that you could go to you could drive for hours in Texas and still be in Texas. Yeah. So there's that. Okay. Thank you, Mario. But our princess is in another castle. Alright. Okay. That. I guess. It's not happening. Okay, so I really didn't need that. So we are gonna keep going. Take him out anyways, because why not? Doop-a-doop-doo. Hoitle. Hope everyone's had a good day today. I don't know what everyone else has done recently. I'm still currently dealing with nerve pain, I guess. A little over a month ago, I had gotten shingles. Very dreadful thing to get. I think from what someone said, it goes up like a nerve. It generally goes up like a nerve path on one side of where it follows the nerve path. I'm not exactly sure. But when I had gotten shingles, it went up the nerve path from side of my mouth up the side of my cheek. It right up around my ear and a little bit above my temple, I guess there. So shingles, it doesn't have to itch, so I didn't know what it was. So yeah, that was not fun. But I wasn't sure if it was gonna stop, so I ended up going to the hospital, and they couldn't tell what it was at first because they didn't know if it was some sort of they couldn't determine if they thought it was either shingles, poison ivy, shingles, poison ivy, or what was the other one? Shingles, poison ivy, or some sort of bacterial infection. So basically, they treated me for all three. But the whole thing with it also, so I got the topical for to heal like the top portion of it. So that was good. And then that started to heal. I think we ended up figuring out that wasn't poison ivy because it did not itch, and it ended up not reacting like a bacterial should. So it's like everything else ended up being rolled out, you know. Alright. So that all healed. It healed, and then that isn't one where I'm gonna get trapped, is it? Okay, so now I'm gonna wait for it to go up, and then I'm going to go here and there. I usually run through the top. All the kids usually. But so anyways, I was talking about shingles. Yeah. So at that point it completely wrecks your the nerves under your skin there. So you're in a constant state of either it's somewhat hurting or and then when it heals, it takes a long time to heal because it's like It's like pulling a muscle, I guess, with the nerves, but it's a lot worse. So it could take a month for my face to heal from the nerves, but it could also take it could also end up taking could end up taking months. And there are cases where people have taken years to heal from it. Am I doing this right? Okay. I don't know if I think I might have gotten trapped in that before. That was anticlimactic. 4-4. So yeah. So yesterday I was able to help my uncle fix his tractor because he did something and ended up breaking the belt on it. I don't think I've I think this is a stupid one where oh my goodness, I was actually able to get past that. But yeah, I had to put on my hat and got my the cream to help my face stay so I don't get like a sunburn or anything. So I'm trying to think of what else to say though. How did I put the belt on though? It had covers on both sides of it that you have to take off to get to the belt track. And once you get those out of the way, then you have to start putting the belt on at least on the, I think it's a what is it? It's a John Deere, small John Deere. Okay, so there's that. Oh, good lord. Come on. It's so anticlimactic when you have firepower. But anyways, with the belt, yeah, when you use a, I was lucky that with the belt, the first thing I had to get was the center of it, because there's a crack in the back of it that you have to, a pulley in the very back of it. So you pull the belt through, on top of the, what is it, the deck. And once you get it through the back pulley, then you can start going from one side to the other. Once you, I think the hard part is once you get all of them lined up, you have to get the tensioner on. I ended up having to use a metal hook I fashioned so that I could pull the spring directly on top of the you know, to make sure the belt was tension and tight. Well, that didn't work how I thought it would. We're getting closer to getting through all this. Ooh. Oh, good work. Oh, I got worried there for a second. Now we're on 6-4. Why is it always like this? And then we are gonna go through, and why not? Because we have to have a level where we are, there we go. Honestly, I'm doing better than I thought I would. And maybe, I think it wanted to use that. Do none of these have powered up? Okay, so now I have to... Good lord. Why? Oh my goodness. That's not cool. And I did it again. That's... yeah. When you do a start, you can continue where you left off. Okay, so I think the goal this time is to... Yeah, I think we're just trying to we are just trying to get through this. Because why not? And that didn't work. So now we're in our underwater adventure again. Come on. I do not like these stupid things. They always get in the way. It's amazing how much gameplay this has had in comparison to how small this game is. I think Tetris was the same way. Tetris is a rather small game too. Okay. Didn't we just do a flying? Oh, good lord. These ones are never fun. Okay. top again. Go in the middle. The bottom, maybe? Top. Bottom. Bottom. Top. Middle. Top, maybe? Bottom. Middle. Top. Top. Middle. Top. Top, maybe? I forgot what the order is for this stupid thing. No. How am I supposed to remember which order this stupid thing is? Top, bottom. Yeah, I don't remember what it was. Well, that sucks. I'm not going to spend too much time on that. What I would like to do is get the extra levels so that I don't have to deal with this for the rest of this. But I died again. I died. Okay. Like a kamikaze jumped right down on me. You ever, start working on it and then you regret doing it because it's like Yeah, we are. We're not doing this today. Let me just die. Okay. Let's get to World 8. This is not fun anymore. Oh. You know, I think it's maybe the lag input. No. Okay. Yeah, that sucked. And there we go. This just hurt. I'm not. We are not playing with them today. You get to live today. Because I just don't want to do it. I don't want to deal with it. Okay. We're back here again. Come on. Yes. The top path is not the correct path. Okay. So now I gotta figure out I still gotta figure out the pathing issues. was fun. Doobie doobie doo. Top, middle, bottom, top, bottom, bottom, top, top, bottom, top, middle, bottom, bottom, middle, up. Okay, so top, 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 middle, bottom, top, bottom, I barely made it through that. Oh man. Thank you, Mario, but you're... Okay. This is the part that's not as terrible. Depending on, I guess it just depends. I don't know how all these other people have like mad skills when it comes to, you know, how they do really crazy stuff with Mario 1. They're, you know, how do they do those like all the crazy jumps and stuff, you know? I can't do that. That gap jump, it is generally a toss-up if I beat that or not. Doobie doobie doo. Okay, so then yeah, we're not. Okay. And then it's all the same. Okay. Ooh-wee. Okay. Oh my golly. Okay. Yo. Okay, we have justified that I have made it to 8-4, and I really don't want to play this again all the way through. So I think from this point on, I'm probably going to use save states. I guess even though using the start was using start isn't great, I guess. Okay. Yeah, like I said, because I'm not doing this again. We're just getting through this, and then I am going to we're just finishing this so that I can go do something else. I'm running out of time, and I need to get shorts done. No, this is pathetic. Why am I doing this anyway? Why am I doing this? Okay. Yeah, I've been... because I didn't want to run over an hour. Well, not a complete playthrough. I got all the way to 8-4. Right about at the end. But... that is the end of it, though. I am going to stop this right here, and I'm going to start working on shorts, because, yeah. I hope eventually there will be people I can hang out with, maybe. Because it kind of sucks being alone, you know? But that's the nostalgia for you. See you later, guys.